country. Everywhere I've been so far, I've just seen smiley, happy faces, and people welcome me in a way that makes me feel very humble. So thank you very much, guys. Coming here as well makes me feel at home on the football pitch, seeing young kids in football kits, footballs flying around, which is great. You're probably wondering like why I'm here. And one of the reasons, I think there's multiple reasons, but one of them definitely is to be able to give help and some expertise, advice, support within the football community that you guys have here. I can see already it's a thriving community that you have already, but I'm sure I can add some, definitely a part of the wealth of experience that I've gained over the years to what you're already doing and contribute in a very positive way for the future. I heard when I arrived about one of your teams qualifying for the Under-17s World Cup in Qatar, which is a great achievement. So I think you deserve a round of applause for that. But that has to be the start. Again, this can't be, oh, we'll celebrate this and that's it. That needs to be the start, and you guys need to be the guys that are inspired by these people that play. When I was a kid, I was inspired by watching players do different things and go on the global stage and the world stage. One of you guys here could be that. There's many kids here in Tanzania who's playing. You guys have got to be the benchmark. You've got to set the standard for all of the kids coming through after you. One of you could be that guy, but you've got to work hard. And anyone who ever asked me, oh, what does it take to become a footballer? What does it take to play in the Premier League? What does it take to play international football at the World Cup? It's not rocket science. Don't let any coach or anybody tell you you have to do a million things. The first thing you need to do before anyone, you have to make a start for it and you have to work hard. Every time you go on the training pitch, don't waste a session. So make sure you give it everything you have and you work hard. The best players that I know were the hardest workers. And I think you can mention many names. I played with Cristiano Ronaldo, I played against Messi, and Neymar, these guys. When you speak to anybody who played with these guys, the first thing they say is, oh, they worked hard, man. They worked hard. You know what I mean? They don't like losing. They want to win every day. Every day is a chance to win again. And the feeling of winning is one of those feelings. I don't get to win at football no more. But I find other ways that I need to win, because when I get a feeling of winning in football, it filters into the rest of my life. And the feeling of winning, it's a beautiful feeling. When you lose, you like it. You like losing? You don't mind if you lose in training? You shouldn't mind. You shouldn't mind. I used to hate it. It ruined my day. I used to go in my house after training, and my wife immediately knew, oh, today you lost. Because the energy is different. Don't talk to me. Don't come in the room. Stay outside. So you have to have a mindset. It has to start at this age when you're young, as early as possible. And that's what I want to help with. I want to help with elite thinking, elite mindset, and good habits to become professionals, to become better human beings. And they're some of the things that I'm going to hope implement with the guys behind me, with the team that you have behind you, that are hoping to guide you guys in the right way. I'm hoping to become part of that team to help you guys. So good luck in what you want to do, and I'll be supporting you. If there are any questions from any of the young players, let me know. You got any questions? Anyone? I know you guys are not quiet. Come on. You have a question? Better be a good one, yeah?
Take this
Ferdinand. On behalf of Magnet and the rest of Tanzania as a whole, I just want to say thank you for coming. And I just wanted to know, maybe this is not a topic that a lot of people talk about, but I want to ask how important the mental side of the game is. Because every now and then you see on like Instagram and TikTok and stuff, people like Ronaldo, Messi talk about how important the mental side is. So I just wanted to get a little brief on how important it is for you in your career.
What a good question. Yeah, that's a very good question. Normally the kids are asking what car you drive and stuff like this. This is a good question. You know what? In football, a lot of you guys are gonna have similar abilities. Some are gonna be a bit better, some a bit below, some medium, some a little even more higher than the others. But the thing that will bring you closer to the top And the important thing is getting to the top is not the easiest, but that's the easier part. The thing that allows you to stay there and maintain and sustain a career at the top level is the mentality, is the mindset. One of the things you can't do, and I know some of you will do it, I was guilty of this as a young kid as well. If you've got 20 training sessions, 5 of them, unbelievable. Fire, you're in there, you're locked in, you're the guy, absolutely mentally in tune with what you're doing. 10 more, you just come in today, yeah man, yeah, it was a hard day at school, man, yeah, give me the book, yeah. And then 5 more, I don't even want to go, I don't want to, yeah, it's fine. Them guys don't. Them guys are on the street somewhere doing crazy stuff. Discipline, always turning up, consistency, and having the mindset to want to win and apply yourself every day. This is the thing. When I was a kid, I was never the best player where I'm from. I was from an estate, a council estate. I was never the best player on my estate. Maybe 30 of us always together playing. I was middle of the pack because I was always the youngest, middle of the pack. But the difference with me, when the bus came after school to go to the train station, to get the next train, to get the tube, to get the next bus, I was there every day. I didn't miss. My other friends, sometimes. Big difference. If you want to be a footballer, if you want to be successful, anything in life, your mindset has to be very clear, consistent, and dedicated. Cool, good question.
My name is Mukbi. I'm at the National Academy. My question was, how did you be a great footballer in the world?
Oh, thank you. I'll come again. No, again, working hard is important. You do need luck as well. I must say that as well. All of the things I said you need, but you do need to be in the right place sometimes at the right time for the right coach to see you, to help you. But again, I never give up. And one thing you have to understand, and I think is the duty of the federation, of the clubs, of the coaches, you need to prepare the kids for failure. There's one thing guaranteed in football. At some point in your career, you're going to fail. You're going to be told you're not good enough. You're going to be told that you're too small, you're not quick enough, you're not strong enough. You need to prepare the kids for this inevitable moment, because some kids, when they're not prepared, they get this moment, it hits them, and they can't come back because they're not ready. Prepare them for what is to come. It's not all a dream and just a dream about being a player. What can go wrong? Let's prepare them so when they get that, no, you're not good enough, no, you're not going to come in, they're ready and they bounce back. But you've got to work hard. I keep going back to the same thing. To be a top player, you have to work hard. You know, the biggest game of your life. So the way to approach the biggest game of your life is like you guys. If you have a trial or the big scout is coming to watch you guys, you have to treat these games like you would treat every day. You don't try and change nothing. You don't try and do something different in your preparation or when you're playing and think about what they want. You have to do what you need to do to win for the day, what you prepared for. I mean, I think a lot of the people who foul or don't play well or make big mistakes in the big moments is because they're playing the occasion and not the game. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's difficult, but those who do it best normally win it. And that game, I'll be honest, the pressure of 2008 Champions League final. Yes, it's a big competition, but there was actually, in my mind, more pressure because it was Chelsea. It was the English team. And after that game in Moscow, 2 days later, we was meeting with the England team. And all I could think about, if I lose this game, I've got to go to England and see John Terry, Ashley Cole, Joe Cole, Frank Lampard, and I know inside the way that they're going to be laughing at me. So this was the main thing on my mind. I can't afford to let this happen. So that's why we had to win. And in the end, the lucky stars were with us. Edwin van der Sar saved the penalty, and the rest is history.
Maybe.
You spoke about your coming, it's about culture, about people, and of course here it's about economy, which move from you why do you think it's important to the economy, to the people, to the culture, and to the families?
Biggest connector on the planet for me. It's the biggest connector. The thing that is the football takes away boundaries. With the ball on the floor, in the middle of 1,000 people who come from all different backgrounds, speak different languages, all will play the same way. All will feel the same way about the ball. And there's not many things in the world that does that. And it brings people together from any background, any age. You see here the different ages here, the different communities, I'm sure. So it's the thing I think that gave me hope in life. I would never have travelled the world the way I have without kicking that ball around. And I'm forever thankful for that. But again, I need to work hard to get that opportunity to do it. But I think, as I said, when I go to other countries around the world and I'm seeing the same thing here, I see people that, I come out of the hotel, there's 3 children this big, they don't, how do they know me? It's football. Computer games now. The ecosystem of football is so powerful, is so strong. And there aren't many bigger voices to shout positivity, community, and giving countries and their federations and their governments in those countries the spotlight as powerful as football. And you look on social media, follow people on social media. Footballers, not football clubs. Footballers have more followers than football clubs, than BBC, than Sky. So this is the new economy of football. The football players have the power. And if you have a voice, I always said this as a kid growing up, you get the chance to have the platform to have a voice, and you can use it in a positive way, that's how you should use it. And I'm at that stage in my life where I want to use my voice positivity for change, good practice, to lift a generation of young people and guidance. That's my duty.
Last question.
But you see, you were my team jersey, but also the grandson of the national team player, Ali Diabet. And
Good afternoon, Mr. Ferdinand, which is developing very fast in football and sports development. As you can see, the field, this is one of our field, which is one of the training ground of AFCON competition in the world. So I just want to ask, career under Ferguson, how did he shape you to become the best player in the world?
Yeah, this guy was crazy. No, he was. He helped me become a. He showed me the good habits, like I'm telling you, habits. I was at West Ham, and then I went to Leeds, and I thought I knew what being a footballer was about. And I went to Man United, and then I saw what football has been about, who is drilled every day for success. And that's where I'm talking about every day, good habits, training hard, working hard, don't lose a day, do not approach right. And then habits at Manchester United meant that we won 3 Premier League back-to-back. We got we won a at the top. But to do that, you need somebody, me and the Man just chilling, and we began to him like, bro man, we're the guys that make sure we win. We keep clean sheets. The manager needs to give us credit more. Us credit. He talks about cushion. Organisation, to have success, you need a strong leader who leads from the front, and this guy was that guy. Every day I go to training, I always used to try and get in, take my kids. The drive first. When I'm leaving, who's leaving last? The manager. He's first in, last out. So these standards is what makes him great, and which filters through to the team that we have to be that great as well. That's why we were successful.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Okay. The same routine, don't change it.